What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one. Today we are installing this Santoro Fabworx front crash bar on the Road King. Now, if you've been following the channel for a while, a couple of years ago I actually did an install video for the front and rear when I first got my Road King, and the bar served me well. In fact, I got in an accident about a year ago, and the front crash bar saved my motorcycle from more damage than what it got. So I went back to the well. I decided it worked well the first time. The guys at Santoro have always been really good to me, very helpful, swap stuff out for me when I needed without question. So I wanted to support them the way they supported me by going back to the well and putting this crash bar back on the Road King. So let's talk about what you do get in the box. You do get the crash bar itself. You get a pair of sliders and all of the necessary hardware to mount this to your frame and the sliders to the crash bar. Now, there is an option to get chachos and extreme chachos, and basically what that is are these little color things. They come in red, blue, and gold, I believe, and they're basically bolt accents like that. Or there's ones that go on the sliders as well. I have some on the rear crash bar. I'll show you guys that in a minute. I did not go with those, and you'll understand why more when we get into the big facelift for this motorcycle. But enough of that. Let's talk about what you need to install this crash bar. So what do you need to do to install? Pretty simple. Some blue Loctite, a 3/8X, 732, and a 3/16. Now, if you still have the stock OEM crash bar, you may need a few more tools to remove that. But just so you know, I don't have that on because I previously had the same crash bar on. So the install process will begin with that. With that being said, let's go over to the bike. You can see how dirty my motorcycle is, but in a nutshell, I'm going to be removing these two, and this is a little bracket that holds this oil line, I believe, in place. I'm going to remove those two screws, replace them with the ones that came with the kit. And the side bolts go right in here. Now, because I didn't have anything in here, it did get a little crusty in there. So what I did was I sprayed it with some WD-40 and then used the thread chaser just to kind of clean it out a little bit so the bolt goes in nice and smooth. So that's all there is. 1, 2, 3, and 1 on the other side. And this bad boy will be on. Now, I didn't tighten it all the way, so I can move that crash bar around just to line up this hole. And I'll just hand tighten it with a wrench just to make sure, and then we'll put the sliders on. There you go. She's on, she's solid. Again, I'm protected up front and in the rear again. And I'll show you what I mean, where we're going with all of this when we get the rest of the parts to do the final facelift here. I'm super excited. I think you guys will enjoy watching that transformation. But for now, like I said, this thing served me so well, I had to go back and get it again. You know, everybody makes crash bars. You can get them from a number of companies, but this company's been good to me. The crash bar has been really good to me, saved my bike, and so we put it right back on. There you have it, guys. I think it looks a lot better with the bars in the front to match the bars in the back. Like I said, they served me well,
so I wanted to put them back on again. And also the next part of the bigger build that we're doing on here will include these bars, so you'll see what I'm talking about. I like the protection. I would say I'd like to put my feet up, but my legs are kind of short, so it is a little difficult for me to put my feet up there and kind of relax. My legs are kind of locked out unless I slouch in the chair. But overall, real easy to put on. And again, you put all this money into your motorcycle, to me it's imperative you put something like this to protect your investment. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Consider liking and subscribing. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.